I mean, I could do an intro.
Okay. Question.
Oh, no. I'm going to do an intro. Okay. So, I had everyone submit questions, and Angela's going to help me. My roommate's going to help me by reading them. And, yeah, so I'm going to try and answer these to the best of my ability. I'm not a professional. I'm not an advisor. I'm just a student. I go here. I even go here. And, I mean, I'd like to think I have good advice. And, I mean... Okay, first question.
Okay. What time do you usually go to bed on weekdays?
When I'm not pulling all-nighters for the hell of it, probably like 3 or 4. I get away with it because I don't need a lot of sleep. I get like 3 or 4 hours of sleep and I'm fine. But yeah, so I thank you for this very personal question. I usually go to bed at 4.
Next question. What classes should I take for my first quarter at UCI as a psychology major?
An intro psych course. If you're actually a psych major, they set up. Oh God, you're already come on. They set up like an intro series. So like, it's just like fall quarter. I know I took the cog psych kind of thing, and then winter quarter was like learning and intelligence and stuff, and then spring was more PSB, social behavior stuff. But they have a series for psych majors that's like, it's a requirement that you take. Just make sure to sign up for the right one depending on whether you're cog psych or PSB, because there's a lot of confusion with that, and then if you sign up under the wrong one, like you have to go in and get that changed, and that's annoying. What other classes? I don't know. I mean, take some math classes if you're not done with math, science, English. I don't know. Because, like, I came in and I had already fulfilled my math requirement, so I never have to take math again. But, like, I don't know. Take calc or something. But as a psych major, take the intro series. You most likely have to. Go ahead.
How hard was it to get into CHP? I know you have to meet the minimum GPA requirement. And what are the other areas that they look for?
Okay, to get into CHP, the freshmen that were invited into CHP don't have to do anything but show up. If you want to get into CHP, you have to maintain a 3.5 GPA, which, I mean, if you do well your first quarter, go for it. Because you don't know how the next quarter is going to treat you, and because you haven't taken as many units, like, it's going to hit you hard. But, let's see, what else are they looking for? They're looking for people who are dedicated to learning and research and, like, I don't know. When I helped Albert, like, I mean, I did help him. I did help him. When I helped him, like, fill out the application, I made him talk about, like, going to all the social events and stuff and becoming part of the community and, like, you know, just being dedicated to school or something.
It is a community.
It is. I love it. Like, it's great. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say that every time. Priority enrollment. Great. No, but also the people.
Yes.
I love them. Mm-hmm. I love you. CHP?
Anyway. What classes did you take for your psych major after you finished your GEs?
Upper division classes.
I don't know. This is for every major. You take your intro, and then every major you take your intro courses, and then you move on to upper divs. You kind of have it planned out.
For cog psych,
yes,
and I think even PSB, like, they say, okay, so take a certain number of these upper divs in this section of numbers and stuff. So, like, for me, I started taking upper divs spring quarter of freshman year. Took 2 of them, back to back, 8 in the morning, 9:30. Oh my God, that was horrible. But at least I lived in the Shire.
Oh, yeah.
Rolled out of bed, walked to class. Let's see. So yeah, after I'm not even done with my GEs. I still have upper division writing, and like I had to finish science. I think I think I finished science last year because science core. Yeah, but like. Just pick the upper divs that fall under your major, like whatever interests you. They're usually really specified. So like I took abnormal psych, cognitive psych, I took personality, and what was the other one? History of psych. I don't know. Like I mean, okay, if you really want more advice on the specific upper division core classes, ask me that, because I can definitely tell you about that. But let's move on to the next one.
Can you apply for CHP in your second year, and how hard are CHP classes compared to non-CHP classes? Thank you.
With a smiley face.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can. My ex-boyfriend applied for CHP his second year, and he got in. Wait, was it second year or was it the end of first year? Fuck, I don't know.
I don't know your life.
I don't know. I don't know. You can apply whenever as long as you have the requirements met. How hard are CHP classes? Hume Core is a lovely class, depending on the theme and how interested you are in that theme, and on how good of a writer you are. I don't know. It's really interesting. Everyone always complains about it being really hard, and it's just work. It's just like a class you have to actually put work into, but like you get stuff out of it. You learn how to write a good paper. You really do. You read some interesting stuff if you read. I don't read, but so that's Hume Core. If you're in CHP, if you're a humanities major, going through Hume Core with people is an experience, and I mean, I don't regret it. Compared to writing, I don't know. I'm glad I took Hume Core because it wasn't that much writing. It was more reading, but I know that the like writing 39 or whatever it is a lot more busy work, and it might not be harder, but it's a lot more time consuming. Yep. Then there's this social science core, which is, I haven't finished the series, but people have gone through it, and boy, that spring quarter, that new one, that's interesting. Urban Studies. Watch out for that one. I had to take it, so if you're taking it next year, why am I saying that? You're not going to take it with me? Whatever. Yeah, social science core. If you're a psych major, you're going to love winter quarter. It's really easy. It's intro to psych. Fall quarter, I'm taking this quarter, what is it? I forget. It was like knowledge.
Econ?
No. They got rid of econ.
It's like philosophy.
Philosophy, yeah, it's okay. Science core, it's for non-science majors. It's really easy. Sorta. Yeah, bio. Love that class. It was really easy, except for the final, which was just random. There's no way to describe it. It took us all by surprise because it was just 40 questions. I don't know if it's going to be the same. But the whole class was really easy. Physics. I have some words about physics. Not going to say them. It's a good class. It's a good class. It's interesting. Not really. No, I didn't like physics. And I love physics. I got a 5 on the AP. Like, I went into physics thinking, oh, I got it. It's physics of music. It was supposed to be so much more. But, like, whatever. It wasn't that hard. Real physics, what other people take, it's a lot harder. Like, real bio, oh my god. Like, I'm glad I didn't have to take that. Chem was a good time. Unless you're in honors chem, which I don't know much about. But it's definitely a trying experience. Yeah, so those are the cores that you take for CHP. What else? Next question.
I'm a bio major who also has an interest in psychology. Do you recommend me to minor in psych? If so, how can I do that? Like, where to start?
Like, where to start? I know a lot of people that go bio into, like, neuro, cog psych. I feel like that's really easy to do if you do end up just switching. Picking up a minor in psych is pretty easy. Like, you just, like, Google UCI psychology minor, and, like, a website comes up. Or just go to, what is it, cogsci.uci.edu. Just find the websites for your majors. Well, I don't look at the manual. Nobody reads the manual.
The manual, because I've switched my major.
Yeah, like 500 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it gives you a list of the required classes you have to take. But take the intro to Psych class. Take an intro to Psych class, and then you'll learn about that stuff. Yep. And see if you're actually interested in it. I think it's pretty easy to pick up a minor in Psych. Next one.
How would you describe Arroyo Vista dorms to an incoming freshman who is dorming in AV next year, i.e. the atmosphere, social, parties, privacy, study time, distance from the main campus, things in advance?
Oh god, here we go. Okay, so AV, it's fun. You get a roommate. So if you know your roommate, that's cool. Sometimes. If you don't know your roommate, that's also cool sometimes. You can get lucky and have somebody who's really cool, or not. I don't know, just luck of the draw with that one. Let's see, atmosphere. It's quiet in AV.
Frats and sororities, gotta mention that.
Okay. So there's frats and sororities in AV. And
but it's not as loud as you think. It's actually pretty quiet.
Yeah, that's why I forget, like, welcome week, they're always singing, or like during rush week, like they sing things
but
loudly.
It's only for like a week.
Yeah. Social. I mean, if your RA plans a lot of stuff, like, it could be fun.
Because AV is themed, so
yeah, there's themes. Yeah, you have an RA, and I think RA to 2 houses. So I don't know if they do a lot more work. Yeah. Parties. Oh, good luck throwing parties in AV, because there's duty, and they walk around and they check things. So, I mean, I'm not telling you to throw a party, but if you happen to throw a party, be careful about that. Privacy. Well, you have a roommate. If
you share a fridge with like 20 other people.
Ooh, yeah. People will steal your food. People will leave dishes in the sink for days. People will leave their food in the fridge forever.
But we still loved AV.
Yeah, I loved AV.
You make it sound better.
Well, I'm giving them reality. Those are the things you're going to have to deal with. People will do laundry when you have to do laundry. And people won't. Like, I mean, it just depends. There's going to be days, so, like, don't be like, oh, yeah, I can cook whenever I want, and everything's going to be clean. Like, I mean, you do have people cleaning up after you because it's AV, and they take care of you. It's great. I loved AV. I do not regret. It was fun because there's lots of people. It's like dorming. A little different because everyone's more independent. But, yeah. Let's see. Study time. There's study rooms. But if you want to study in the common room, make sure they don't have brawl. If there's a Wii in the common room, there will be no studying done in the common room. But then again, you can have study parties. And, yep.
It's good for CHP.
Yeah.
Because everyone lives together and has
CHP study parties. Distance from main campus. There's a bus. But it's not too far to walk. It's like a 15-minute walk to campus. But there's a shuttle. The yellow line... God bless the yellow line.
Green line.
Yellow line.
Green line
both
goes
of them.
everywhere.
Both of them. But, no, but the yellow line's always on time. And there's never overflow.
The green line goes to every point on campus. That's unique.
There's different buses.
Yes.
They take you places. Learn the colors. Spend some time learning the
routes.
Yes.
Next one.
Okay, I'm going to do a new video.
Yes.
So, part 1. Woo! Yeah, part 2 coming up. Yeah.